Hey, my name's Stu, and I've run a board game cafe for 8 years. People ask me crazy questions, and here I answer them. Has family time just turned into phone time? Are you looking for something to revitalize your time together as a family? I have this same problem too with my little man. And what I've done is I have turned to my beloved hobby, board gaming, to get the family back together. So here are 6 games you can play with your family that are going to keep the kids focused and interested about hanging out with your parents. So here we go. Let's look at these 6 games. The hardest problem about keeping kids off the tablet or the phone is the fact that those phones and tablets just keep on giving dopamine hits. So we're going to be looking at games that keep people engaged even when it's not their turn. So number 1, the cheapest game on the list is Castle Combo at $22. So Castle Combo is a very fast-paced game, and this is why most kids are going to really enjoy it because it's fast. Right? You only have 9 turns, you'll play 9 cards, and at the end you're gonna count all your points together, and that's the winner. So when it's not my turn, when someone else takes a card from the row, that interests me. What you buy, that interests me. Maybe you can attack me, maybe I can attack you, maybe I can get money because you have all those orange symbols. Castle Combo is a fabulous 4-player game to play with your family. Very small, compact, not going to take up a lot of space on your shelf. You can play over and over again. Now, sure, maybe after 10 plays that gets a little dry, but that's really good bang for your buck. Maybe you want to play your own little board and you want to build your own little castle. Maybe that's what your little ones are into, right? So usually I would say Kingdomino, right? But here I'm going to go with Queendomino. Queendomino is a little bit bigger. It's $28, I believe, and it's going to keep people's attention all the time because we play at the same time, right? This plays up to 4 as well, right? It's good with 2, 3, or 4. And the tension is really good because you're going to have these little buildings that are going to come up in the row and you can buy them and add them. And that's where the tension comes in, right? So people are going to be paying attention. People are going to be focused on other people's turns, and you're going to make some great memories when mom took that barracks or dad took that windmill and made that big score. I just played this the other night with new people and they absolutely loved it, and they had never really played board games before. Queendomino is a smash hit. Maybe if you want a little bit more, you can get Domino Origins, right? Or go on the lighter side with Kingdomino. But for me, for this recommendation to get your little guys focused on something, Queendomino, I think, is the best pick for that. Now, maybe your kids have played Monopoly and you play Monopoly, but it's too long and it's horrible. And maybe you played Catan and maybe Catan is too long, but you like that idea of dice rolling and getting money. I got you covered. I got you covered with Machi Koro. Now, you can get Machi Koro 2. You can get the base game with the expansion, whatever you want. They're going to run you $24, $27, $28 for this great 4-player game, right? I would totally sleeve these cards because this game is going to hit the table and stay there. It is absolutely fun. And again, when someone rolls the dice, everyone's going to check their cards and see if they got money, right? That's what's going to keep people interested and off their devices, right? This is just so much fun. Base game, expansions, Machi Koro 2, anything in this Machi Koro line is going to be a great use of your money for family time together. And my son absolutely loves this game, and he's just... So the next 3 games are going to be a little bit more on the expensive side, but there's something about them that makes them more expensive, right? So our first one here is going to be a racing game, and this is one of my personal favorite racing games. It has no language, so it's easier for those younger kids to play, and that's going to be Jamica. So this is going to play up to 6 players, so you get more people playing, maybe a friend, maybe grandma, and you're just going to be playing a card on your turn, and you're going to be moving your ship and getting treasure or fighting each other. And that's what's so awesome, again, is that player interaction all the time. When someone rolls the dice, everyone is looking at their cards. Which one do they want to play? Which one do they want to put down? And then when someone else goes, oh no, maybe I'm now gonna fight them. Beautiful game, great components. And again, it's not that big of a game to go on your shelf, but plays up to 6, and playtime is about an hour, sometimes a little less depending upon your players. After dinner, play a quick round, no problem. You're gonna have lots of memories with Jamica. And again, if you wanna upgrade and you wanna get the expansion, go ahead after you've played this a few times, you won't regret it. All right, so maybe you don't want to race, maybe you don't want to build your own castles, maybe you want to collaborate and work together, but pandemic is a bit much and you don't like the theme, and maybe your kids have seen some Marvel movies and they like that franchise. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, Marvel United, I think, is one of the best gateway co-op games you can get, right? It's gonna cost you around $30-ish, and there are so many hero packs you can pick up with this, right? It is a co-op game, and that means that you all are gonna play together, you're gonna talk about it, you're gonna strategize, you're gonna make those amazing memories of when you beat Red Skull or when Red Skull beats you. This is a game for everybody. It plays up to 4. If your little guy or girl loves this, you can then get them a little paint kit and then they can paint the miniatures, right? So again, you're getting them off the screen, you're giving them another like mini hobby, but again, this can get pricey because there's so many expansions and different characters you can get. But I really love Marvel United. My 5-year-old son absolutely loves this, and he loves being some of the super overpowered people. So Marvel United is my pick for a co-op game to play with your family. All right, and that's going to bring us to our last and most expensive game on this list, and this is the most gamey game, I would say, and this is Stone Age. So Stone Age plays up to 4 as well, and again, I would not really say this is for people younger than 7 or 8. Now maybe you have a super gamer in your little house, and maybe that's great. So this is going to be a worker placement game. You're going to have workers, you're going to put them on the board, and you're going to get stuff, right? But the really cool part about this and what keeps it interactive is that when you want to go get that wood or that stone or that gold, there's only 7 spots on each location, which means that if Dad put 4 there, I need to put 3 there, and it really builds that great cognitive ability about if I do this, she does that, and you start to learn sequencing, and this can really transform how you talk to your kids, right? You can be like, well, if you do this first and then you do this second, but then you're not going to do this third, and then that can transfer into bedtime and brushing teeth, like, well, what's the first thing we're going to do? What's the second thing? You can build sequencing and logical deduction because of Stone Age, because you can only do certain things in an order, right? This is going to be your biggest game out of this, and this is going to be around $50. There is an expansion. You don't need to get it. This game is totally amazing. I've had it for almost 10 years. It doesn't get played every week, but it gets played often, and it really builds up those higher level cognitive thinking skills that maybe your 8, 9, 10-year-old is ready for. Stone Age is super fun. I have not played this with my 5-year-old yet, but I think he's ready for it if he wants to. So these are 6 games to help you with your family time and get those little ones off the phone. Again, all these games really bring about that idea of playing together, and what happens on another person's turn affects you, right? So if you like any of these games, the best way to support the channel is hit those affiliate links and pick those games up for your little ones. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep on making these little family game series, and let me know what your favorite game to play with your family is, and I will see you in the next